Yeah, and so we found her. We found her for not just me, but for everybody.
Were you nervous flying out there, knowing that she's dealing with all these mental issues?
Yeah, but I felt like I instantly went in there with like super low expectations, no expectation of like her even being happy that I'm standing in front of her, or even being able to communicate with me. In fact, before I met her, I hopped on a Zoom call with her because one of the doctors that works with her in that facility ended up hopping on a Zoom call and setting it up with us. And so I kind of knew what the vibe was. Like, she's definitely like damaged from the drugs, from the schizophrenia medicine that she's taking now. Yeah. Like, this shit has her like, she like a vegetable almost, damn near. So like, she don't really ask questions and shit like that. Like, she was responding to some stuff, but like, I kind of got the gist of like, you know,
what was going to happen.
Well, not necessarily what was going to happen, but just like who she was and like how she was going to communicate when I did see her in person and meet her.
Is that how it was?
Yeah. But she was definitely happy.
Yeah, she
was definitely happy. I know it's probably hard to like for her to show it, especially like when she get those meds in you. Yeah. You know, you taking antidepressants and you taking shit to combat certain things.
And combat your emotions.
Yeah, man, for real. Yeah. Like, it truly does regulate all of that. So, she was happy. We went and we talked. It was me, my wife was with me, and my uncles, they were with me too. Yeah, so it was my first time meeting them as well. Yeah, and they're all from Jamaica. Oh, so yeah, my family's from Jamaica. They were immigrants.
Did you have dreads already?
No, when
you went to meet her?
Yeah,
we had to dreads. So you're like naturally Jamaican.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I did. But crazy. They were longer. I actually just cut my hair.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But yeah, all Jamaican, bro, and thick accents. Like, they're all immigrants. They all traveled to America in childhood.
Yeah.
I haven't met my biological father yet, but I know that he's Jamaican. And so I don't know if he was an immigrant, but yeah.
When you did your DNA, it came out like you knew you were Jamaican because it came out Jamaican, right? Or was it come out Caribbean?
Well, I mean, look, it traces like your original roots.
Oh, I see.
But
so
in
Africa
there, it also talks about Jamaica did pop up because on Ancestry.com, it'll pull up like the what am I trying to say? Like migration patterns and track like where your ancestors came from. So I have like my ancestors were originally from Nigeria and like different parts of Africa, Ghana, and then they traveled to Jamaica and then ended up traveling to America, to the South. Yeah. And some of them traveled to the South on my dad's side or dad and mom's side, and then some of them traveled to New York. And, you know, they kind of spread everywhere.
What did it feel like meeting your... So, like, I actually know what it feels like not knowing a parent.
Really?
And oh, yeah, all the time. I didn't meet my father. Well, he passed away. I never met him. Yeah. But I didn't meet his family until I was almost 40 years old.
Wow. Yeah,
so I know what it's like to wonder. Like, as a kid, I would tell my mother, what's my dad look like? What is his family like? I was so curious. Mm-hmm. And I had a stepdad, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not, it's like, you want to know your dad.
Yeah.
And I know the closure that I felt when I met them and I got to see him. Mm-hmm. What did it feel like for you? Did you feel like you found something, or did you feel like it helped you like see your curiosity? Or
yeah, for sure. It definitely helped me realize that I have roots outside of being a lost kid, like in the world. Like, it's different. Because we were taken away from our mother at birth, we didn't know who our father was. We still don't. I've never met him. Still to this day, don't even know who this man is. And so it was different because when you are born and you go until you're age 5 or age 6 without a family, you just want to be loved by anybody who's willing to give you love.
Was that how old you were when I
got adopted?
Oh, I thought you were a baby.
Nah, so I was in foster care for about 5 years.
Do
I
you
was
remember
like leading
it?
up on coming up on my 6th birthday. I remember like this shit vaguely, bro, and it's really only like
Might be
bad moments,
might be a good thing. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But I do think, you know, that early childhood development
Serious.
shapes, like, that conditioning is serious, and it's like should be taken serious too, because that kind of shit really can shape how you end up,
No, I agree.
you
I
know.
agree. Yeah.
So to answer your question, it was weird. I never really had to like what they look like. I mean, I never asked that question because I wasn't gonna get an answer because they didn't know or they didn't want to tell me. I'm leaning on they didn't know because
Yeah, you were adopted. It's a little
I
different.
didn't even know, you know.
Yeah.
But it definitely, to answer your question, I definitely feel like I found a piece of me.